Japan's three biggest banks just did something no major economy has done before. And if you're not paying attention, you're about to miss the biggest shift in crypto history. While everyone's fighting over Bitcoin ETFs, Japan is building something that could make the US dollar obsolete in Asia. Here's what just happened. Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, and Mizuho Financial Group. These aren't random banks. These are the three titans of Japanese finance. Just announced they're launching a yen-backed stablecoin by March 2027. Not a pilot program, not a test, a full national rollout. This is massive because these three banks control over $5 trillion in assets. That's larger than the entire crypto market cap. And they're not dipping their toes in the water. They're cannonballing into the deep end. So what exactly is a yen stablecoin? Think of it like digital cash that's always worth exactly 1 Japanese yen. Unlike Bitcoin that goes up and down, this stays stable. But here's the game changer. It runs on blockchain technology, which means instant transfers, lower fees, and it works 24/7. No waiting for banks to open on Monday morning. Now let me explain why this matters for you, even if you've never touched crypto before. Right now, when you send money internationally, banks charge you insane fees, and it takes days. Western Union and MoneyGram have been ripping people off for decades. This yen stablecoin changes everything. Imagine sending money to Japan instantly for almost zero fees. That's the future these banks are building. But here's what most people are missing. This isn't just about Japan. This is about the entire global banking system realizing they have to adopt blockchain or become extinct. You know what standard all three of these Japanese banks use? Isokakushi no kakushi. This is the financial messaging system that's replacing the old SWIFT network. And guess what? XRP, XLM, YLGO, HBER, and QNT are all ISO 20022 compliant tokens. These aren't random altcoins. These are the rails that banks will use to move digital money around the world. When Japan launches this stablecoin in 2027, they'll need infrastructure to connect it to other countries. That's where ISO 20022 tokens come in. Think about it like this. The internet needed websites, but it also needed Google to help you find them. Blockchain needs stablecoins, but it also needs tokens to route those transactions efficiently across borders. That's the role ISO 20022 tokens are positioned to play. Now here's the contrarian take everyone's getting wrong. People are saying this is bearish for crypto because banks are taking over. That's backwards thinking. This is the validation moment. When the three biggest banks in the world's third largest economy go all in on blockchain, that's not a threat. That's confirmation that this technology is inevitable. So what should you be watching for next? First, pay attention to other Asian countries. South Korea and Singapore are already testing similar programs. If Japan succeeds, you'll see a domino effect across Asia. Second, watch the US response. Right now, America is asleep at the wheel while Asia builds the future. That won't last forever. And third, monitor which ISO 20022 tokens these banks partner with for cross-border settlements. The March 2027 deadline is also strategic. They give them almost 3 years to build infrastructure and get regulatory approval. But smart money is positioning now, not waiting until 2027 when everyone else figures it out. Here's your action plan. Start learning about stablecoins and how they work. Understand ISO 20022 and why it matters for the future of banking. And most importantly, stop thinking of crypto and traditional finance as enemies. They're merging, and that merger is happening faster than anyone expected. This is educational content only, not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. I'm showing you the big picture shifts happening in global finance, but you need to make your own decisions based on your situation. Follow Stack Daily 60 for daily crypto and money tips.